Americans today tend to believe they're eating a fairly healthy diet. Many, however, would be surprised to learn that the prevalent dietary trends found in America have been linked to the rise of severe obesity and diseases such as cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. An American diet, which is termed the Western pattern diet by researchers, is known for its large consumption of red meats and processed junk foods, both of which are normally discouraged by medical professionals. Certain components of the Western pattern diet have earned America the title as one of the least healthiest countries in the world, with countries located in the eastern and northern hemispheres far surpassing America in health and wellness. Now today I will be taking a couple minutes to discuss the different aspects of a Western pattern diet, the impact it has on the average American's health, and the possible drawbacks of following a diet that is high in sugars but low in essential nutrients. Now the question is, what is a Western pattern diet? Simply put, a Western pattern diet is characterized by its use of red meat, dairy products, processed foods, and overuse of refined sugars and saturated fatty acids. Physician Ian Miles from the U.S. National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases has even stated that its biggest features of a Western diet are the overconsumption of over-refined sugars, highly refined and saturated fats, animal protein, and the reduced intake of plant-based fibers. Food items such as honey buns, granola bars, potato chips, and even sandwich meats and frozen prepackaged meals are good examples of commonly eaten foods of someone following a Western pattern diet. These foods are what we would typically call junk foods, which are typically high in calories and low in the vital micronutrients needed to support a healthy weight. Eating these types of foods have been found to signal various responses in the human body. Of these responses, very few are seen as good for your health. For example, the intake of saturated fatty acids found in most of these foods cause inflammation in the gut and the weakening of the immune system and its ability to control infections. Processed junk foods, which are full of refined sugars and saturated fatty acids, have shown to cause blood sugar levels to drop quickly after eating, resulting in hunger cravings and fatigue. In addition to this, the red meats that are often seen at the typical family barbecue are found to contain high amounts of LDL cholesterol, otherwise known as bad cholesterol, and when eaten daily can cause the clogging of arteries, of which the Journal of Gastrointestinal and Liver Diseases says can lead to the eventual development of coronary heart disease. When all combined together on a daily basis, the components of a Western pattern diet can cause life-altering diseases and obesity, all of which can shorten life expectancy. Essentially, what all this means is that a person who follows a Western pattern diet increases their chance of developing health-related issues within their lifetime. Cardiovascular disease, for instance, is seen most frequently among those who regularly consume foods containing saturated fatty acids such as red meat and processed junk food, both of which Akio Nanir of the National Center of Global Health and Medicine in Japan says are staple food items for the average individual in America. Obesity, which is one of the top 5 causes of death in America, has been cited by Ashkiran and Dipsy of the Krishna Institute of Medical Sciences for contributing to 300,000 of the 2,700,000 yearly deaths in the U.S. Researchers have deducted that the main contribution to obesity is the Western world is the overwhelming number of micronutrient deficiencies that result from a diet consisting of nutritionless, processed foods. Despite all this, it is good to note that health issues, such as those described, are not irreversible nor are they unpreventable. Smart food choices that reflect the inverse of a Western pattern diet have shown to significantly improve overall health and wellness. Now finally, modern food trends in the Western world have been proven to cause far more issues than anyone could have originally thought. With the development of processed junk foods, the accessibility to tasty yet nutritionless food has never been easier for the everyday individual to obtain. Diseases such as cardiovascular disease and diabetes are severe conditions that come from adding the types of foods to one's daily diet. With America being one of the leaders in obesity rates and high health-related disease cases, it is safe to say it is time to turn away from the quick and easy to successfully rehabilitate the damaged food culture of the Western world. Thank you. I don't care if it was perfect.